Okay, okay. Welcome to Fjook Enterprises. I'm your host Fjook, and today I've hopefully learned from all my mistakes, and this will be the first full unboxing of a booster box on my channel. Hopefully. What booster box? I can't see the name that way. There we go. Throne Eldraine. I have two booster boxes I want to open, Throne Eldraine and one of Sails Beyond Death. I'm keeping a box of Throne Eldraine and a box of Sails Beyond Death unopened. Hopefully I can get my money back by doing a draft of them or by selling them later. Either one will work. Like always, I'll show off the rares and uncommons. Go through the commons later. The first uncommon is a Tournament Grounds, followed by a Thunder Snapper, Slaying Fire, the Circle of Loyalty. This spell costs one less for each knight you control, which is nice. Legendary artifact, 4 colorless, 2 white. Creatures you control get +1/+1, so it has an anthem effect. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, create a 2/2 white knight token with vigilance, and you can pay 3 colorless and a white and tap it to create a knight token with vigilance. Second pack. Mystic Dispute. Sage of the Falls. Velocity of the Wilds. Wicked Wolf. So, Throne of Eldraine has Wicked Wolf enters the battlefield. It fights up to one target creature you don't control. Sacrifice a food, put a +1/+1 counter on Wicked Wolf. It gains indestructible and tap it. So Throne of Eldraine has a Fairy Tale Knights type feel to it. That is basically the style of the set. Is Fairy Tales and Knights. So, speaking of knights, we have Fireborn Knight. Lucky Clover, because the 4-leaf Clover is lucky. Edgewall Innkeeper. And for the rare, we have Lochmar Serpent. I wonder if that's a reference to the Loch Ness Serpent. Loch Ness Monster. Loch Ness Monster is in a set. The monster. Flash. Okay. So you can play it anytime. It costs 4 colors, a blue and a black. Flash, sacrifice an island. Can't be blocked this turn. Black, sacrifice a swamp. You gain 1 life and draw a card. Drawing's always good. Black, exile 5 target cards from an opponent graveyard. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. Deafening Silence, if I ever want to play stacks. What's the there? What's the there? Beanstalk Giant. Told you. Fairy tales. Eldritch Banner. Giant Killer. Why don't we just call him Jack? There. So, Throne Eldraine has the adventure cards, which means you can cast it first adventure, then later cast it as a creature. So, Giant Killer's adventure, it costs 2 colors and a white, and destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, aka the giant that you're killing. And when it costs 1 white to cast, so you can cast it the very next turn after it goes on adventure, and you can pay 1 colorless and 1 white, tap target creature. Wandermare. Good old witch's oven, because you can't have a witch without an oven, right? All that glitters. Steam Coil Serpent. Reach, Trample, protection from multi-color. And it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters. And guess what? It costs X to cast. Okay. Inquisitive Puppet. Sir Alan, the Lion Claw. Turn into a pumpkin. Galdrick, the Wizard. He doesn't need to draw more cards. Another Wandermare. Clockwork Servant. Ferocity of the Wilds. Gilded Goose. 0/2 for 1 green. When it enters the battlefield, create a food token. Pay a Kairos and a green, tap, create a food token. Tap, sacrifice a food token, add 1 mana of any color. So it's a worse bird of prey. Shepherd of the Flock. Joust. Another Beanstalk Giant. Lovestruck Beast. That was the rare. Why do I still have 1 card in my hand? It's the foil. That pack was the Royal Scions. Hoping to get the Royal Scions. Wasn't expecting to get it foil though. But damn. Oh, good luck. My second. I should have known I was going to have good luck when the first card I opened had a Mythic in it though. Wintermore Commander. Hypnotic Sprite. Joust. Inspiring Veteran. Acclaimed Contender. When this card enters the battlefield, if you control another knight, look at the top 5 cards in the library. You may reveal a knight, or equipment, or legendary card. So any of those. So basically anything that's not an instant or sorcery in your deck when you're running this guy, and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Yeah, because putting 4 cards in a random order is easy. Lucky Clover. Skullknocker Org. Sage of the Falls. Feels like I've done it. Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage. Sacrifice Fabled Passage. Search your library for a basic land power. Put it in battlefield tap. Then shuffle your library. Then if you control 4 more lands, untap that card. Okay. Okay. That's going in a commander deck. Don't know which of my commander decks, but that's going in a commander deck. Cause that's good. That is good commander juju. Enchanted Carriage. A second turn into Bumpkin. Mysterious Pathfinder. Stolen by the Fae. The Fae are gonna sneak into your house and steal your kids, folks. Better lock your doors. And make sure you don't mistreat Fae. Return target creature with converted mana cost X to its owner hand and create X 1/1 blue fairy creatures with flying. Fireborn Knight. Trail of Crumbles. Sir Conrad the Grim. Fires of Invention. That'll be a good card. You can cast spells only during your turn, and you can cast more than 2 spells per turn. You may cast spells that currently cost less than or equal to the number of land cards you control without paying the mana cost. So as long as you don't have a reactive deck with instances and sorceries, so long as everything is common and uncommon, great card. Enchanted Carriage. Lock Dragon. Mad Ratter. Witch's Vengeance. Creatures of the type of your choice get -3/-3 until end of turn. Hope your opponent's not playing. Hope your opponent doesn't have a lot of the same creatures out. They just all got wrecked. Steel Collar Lance. Grumgola Generous. Vulnerable Knight. Oh, Lockmaw Serpent. Lockmaw Serpent. Yeah, I can. Opening these pack, I definitely, going through the uncommon rare, I can definitely see the Wilds versus Civilized flavor they were going for, as well as the fairy tale flavor they were going for. Claim the Firstborn. It's a new one. Epic Downfall. Shammering Suit. Sage of the Falls. I might get a playset of Sage of the Falls. That would be nice. Ingleg Pyromancer. Very simple card. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, it does 3 damage to any target. Any target. Steel Glazed Griffin. Giant Opportunity. Beanstalk Giant. Oh. Cauldron's Gift. Castle Ardenvale. Enter the battlefield tapped, unless you control planes. Guess what it taps for white mana? 2 colorless, a white and a white. Tap, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Kind of like the bold. Inspiring Veteran. Another Storm by the Face. 2 Storm by the Face. 2 Lockmaw Serpent. This box wants me to build blue. Or blue black by the looks of it. Merleaf Pixie. Shepherd of the Flock. Kenris Transformation. Wicked Wolf. So I've been playing Magic since 96 and 90. Nope. 97 and 98 is when I started playing. It's been a long time since I've started playing Magic. Okame Ranger. Ferocity of the Wilds. Rampart Smasher. Wildbone Preserver. Elf Archer. Of course it's an elf. Oh, it has flash and reach. Is that because it has a bow? Whenever a non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay X. When you do, put X +1 counters on Wildborn Preserver. So yeah, 97, 98. I'd played other card games before that. Mainly Star Wars CCG by Decipher. Tournament Grounds. Drown in the Lock. Bell of the Brawl. The Royal Scions. So the Royal Scions are legendary planeswalkers. They share a spot. 2 people, 1 spot. So whenever they planeswalk, 1 planeswalk, the other has to go with it. It's a bit of trivia lore for you. You can loot, draw a card, and discard a card for +1. For another +1, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until out of turn. And it's -8 is draw 4 cards. When you do, the Royal Scion deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. That can hurt. Hypnotic Spite. Another Deafening Silence. Another Cauldron's Gift. Fervent Champion. First strike haste. When it attacks, another target you control gets +1/+0. Equip abilities you activate the target Fervent Champion costs 3 less to activate. Hypnotic Spite. Deafening Silence. Sir Alan the Lion's Claw. Inglig's Biomancer. So yeah. And when I started playing, I mainly played at lunch at school against people 3 or 4 grades ahead of me. Let's see, there was Tim, Mike, Neil, Browse, and Service. I got my cards at the local gaming store. Not gaming store. I got my cards at the local comic shop that also sold cards. There wasn't really a gaming store in town. Elite Headhunter. Animating Fairy. Mysterious Pathlighter. Fable Elder. Dance of the Mance is my foil there. Dance of the Mance is X, white, and blue. Return up to X target artifact and or non-aura card, each with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, those are 4/4 creatures in addition to the other types. Fireborn Knight. Lucky Clover. Arcanist Owl. Ironclake Fleet. 1/1 on Kaios. Red. At 7 red, you can cast only 1 more spell this time. Mana Excel. Expensive one, but it's a Mana Excel. So yeah, and I wouldn't take good care of my cards, so the people I played against would take my good cards because I was a young snot-nosed kid at the time. Enchanted Cauldron. So Eleanor the Disenchanting. Discerning. Cauldron Familiar. For your fancies. XX. Each player draws X cards. Players have no maximum hand size. One color is one blue. Two colors in a blue. Each player puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hands from the top of the library to the graveyard. Oh, both those ability costs to tap. In case you were wondering. Clockwork Servant. Burning Lord Trainer. Frogify. Happily ever after. All good fairy tales have a happy ever after. Two colors and a white. When this card enters the battlefield, each player gains 5 life and draws a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 cards among permanents you control, there are 6 or more card types among permanents you control, and a card in your graveyard, and an electro is greater than or equal to your starting, you win the game. So it's another win card because it's happily ever after. Animating Fairy. Kenneth's Transformation. Fairy Vandal. Realm Cloak Giant. Its adventure is 3 colors, a white and a white. Destroy all non-giant creatures. And its actual casting costing is 5 colors, a white and a white. It has vigilance and is a 7/7. It's a board wipe and a big meat stick. Rally for the Throne. Rampant Shambler. Sir Fell in the Helm. Henchhammer. Midnight Clock. What happens when it strikes midnight? Oh. It costs 2 colors and a blue. It's artifact. Tap that blue. 2 colors and a blue. Put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. When the 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library. Draw 7 cards. Exile Midnight Clock. To be honest with you, I like that card a lot. Sorcerer's Bloom. Emberth Shield Breaker. So counteract the claim. Doom foretold. At the beginning of each player upkeep, that player sacrifices the non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card. They lose a card. If that player can't, they discard a card. They lose 2 life. You draw a card. You gain 2 life, and you create a 2/2 white creature token with vengeance, and then you sacrifice Doom Foretold. That's just mean. Oh, it costs 2 colors, a white and a black. Foulmire Knight. Red Cap Melee. Savory Hunter. Lovestruck Beast. Lovestruck Beast costs 2 colors and a green. Its Adventure's Heart's Desire, which is create a 1/1 human creature token. Lovestruck Beast can attack unless you control a 1/1 white creature token. Look at the picture. Get it? Get it? It's the Beauty and the Beast. It's the Beast. And the human creature token great is the Beauty. Get it? Once in the future. Sir Fallon, the Hedgehammer. Sir Alan, the Lion's Claw. Ironclad Feet. So yeah, I grew up playing multiplayer casual kitchen table Magic. Vintage Illegal. So most of my decks are based around playing. Most of my decks that I build are based around even my 60 card decks are based around multiplayer kitchen table vintage legal games. My decks aren't gonna win me any big tournaments or anything, but I find them fun to play. And what? Shield Breaker, Mystic Dispute, Bell of the Blow, The Great Henge. The Great Henge is another mythic rare, costs 7 colors, green. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Tap, add 2 green to your mana pool, you gain 2 life. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and draw a card. Wintermoor Commander, Improbable Alliance, All That Glitters, the Royal Scion, and a foil Gadwick the Wizard. So yeah, I don't always build the best of the best decks, even with the cards I have. Sometimes I build suboptimal decks, because sometimes suboptimal decks are more fun. And sometimes suboptimal decks let you say, I have a Thor deck. Because I have a Thor deck, for the purpose of me being able to say, I have a Thor deck. Epic Downfall. Old Camel Angel. Locked Dragon. Sworn Knight. 2 packs left. You think I can get a playset of the Royal Scions? That would be sweet. Anyway, Sworn Knight is 1 Chaos, 2 black, enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it, attacks each combat. If damage would be dealt to it, we'll have a +1/+1 counter, prevent that damage, and remove a +1/+1 counter from it. Steel Claw Lance. Shambling Suit. Sir Conrad the Gleamer. Castle Ventress. Enters the battlefield, tap unless you control an island. Tap, add blue. 2 colors, 2 blue, tap, scry 2. Spectre Shriek. Computer Surge. Turn into a pumpkin. Torben. The Throne of Redfall. Thane of Redfall. So, if a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent, or a permanent opponent controls, it deals that damage +2 instead. I forgot to say this. But what is my chances of pulling 3 Royal Scions? But damn. I'm gonna call this box a win. As always, I almost forgot to say this. But as I always try and say at the end of my videos, comment, comment, comment.